Maazem Nadekano, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has sent another strong message to the Nigerian government regarding the Eastern Security Network. He said Biafrans made chewing stick. The Eastern Security Network used it for oral hygiene in the bush, without apologies, of course. Air, land, and sea blockage won't work anymore. Terrorists must leave our land and ancestral land, or they are toast. Leave our forest and relocate to township if you want to live. Eastern Security Network forever. Maazem Nadekano presented the newly made missile by the Eastern Security Network. Of course, it is handmade. We manufacture sophisticated weapon in the, Biafra land. We don't need the international bodies to send us anything. We manufacture it with our own hands, and they are world class. My brothers and sisters, now you can see how we are showing the whole world that we will defend our land by all means. The Nigerian government should have known better. By now, they would have called Maazem Nadekano to negotiate the exit of Biafra. But mind you, the Eastern Security Network is not a Biafran army. But for the fact that we are this sophisticated, the Nigerian government should have been concerned, because already the international bodies are speculating that there might be another civil war in this country. But who will perpetuate it is what the question is. Already you can see the activities of the Fulani government. They have shut down Maazem Nadekano's Facebook page. My question is, why did they shut it down? They don't want the people to hear the truth. You can see how the Yorubas have woken up in large numbers to demand for justice in their land. Now they are chasing out the true enemies of the state, and the Nigerian government is not pleased about this. To them, they said Maazem Nadekano is responsible for this because he has been speaking the truth. They don't want the people to hear the truth. My brothers and sisters, this missile is going to protect our land, air, land, and sea. This is what Maazem Nadekano said. The Nigerian government should know that we are not going to back down on, taking control of our land, especially for the fact that both the state and the federal government have failed in terms of security. Don't forget that Maazem Nadekano repeatedly called on the Eastern governors and leaders to rise up and create a security to protect our people, but they refused to do this. They rather went with their so-called federal government, policing. They call it the federal government community police, which was consist of the same Fulani people that were killing our people. So we said enough is enough, especially what took place in Obigbo. We said this was the height at which we will accept this treatment from the Nigerian government, and that was when the Eastern Security Network was established. So my brothers and sisters, just like what Maazem Nadekano said, the dragon flag has been raised. There is no going back on this. We are going to fight for our rights. We will do what is needed to be done. It's an international law that the people have the right to protect themselves when the government have failed. And this is exactly what we are doing. And as a matter of fact, open grazing is against the law of Nigeria. We don't even know why it's being practiced in Nigeria. You see, ever since this Fulani government took over office in 2015, it has been one problem to another. Fulani all of a sudden became very strong in this country. Now they want to take over everything. They are saying Benue State belongs to the Fulanis. They want to do everything in their power to take everything with them. But I want you all to understand that they have failed woefully. They cannot do anything to the people of Nigeria as long as Maazem Nadekano is concerned. He stated it very clear that he will not sit down and watch other ethnic groups to be oppressed by this government. And this is why we are speaking the truth. So you can see that the Yorubas have opened their eyes already. You can also hear it for yourself that the governor of Benue State, which is one of the states in the Middle Belt, came out to blast the president and even ask a question if he is a president of only the Fulanis. So the people are now opening their eyes to the reality of things. It is happening right before our eyes. The Eastern Security Network is here to stay. There is nothing the Nigerian government can do about this. We are here to stay. And as a matter of fact, my brothers and sisters, if the so-called leaders in the whole of the Eastern region, or let me say the whole of Nigeria, were paying attention to the happenings in this country, this is what M1ŞILE Kanu said in 2014. He said the herdsmen will be armed and encouraged to slaughter us with impunity, and their masters will protect them. They are coming to ensure that my people are enslaved forever. Those who do not believe me will soon see it happen before their eyes. They are coming to elevate Hausa Fulani supremacy, to reposition the security agencies by sacking all competent hands and replace them with their kingsmen to drive ethnic domination of other tribes in Nigeria. M1ŞILE Kanu made mention of this on the 6th of February 2014. Now look very closely and tell me that this is not happening. You see, all the security chief are from the north, and as a matter of fact, they are not the Muslim. And yet some people think that we are playing politics with our lives. My brothers and sisters, we are not interested in the Nigerian politics. We are not interested in presidency. We have openly denounced this 2023 presidency that is being, perpetrated by the so-called Southeast governors. We have denounced it. We are not interested. We want our freedom, and this is final. We have consistently stood with one voice, and this is the freedom of our great nation, Biafra, and there is nothing that is hindering us from, stopping our agitation. So we are consistent with our demand, and we will meet up with our demand. We need our freedom. Referendum is what truly belongs to us. We need our referendum from this country, and whether the Nigerian government likes it or not, they will grant us our freedom when the time is due, because at this point it will be beyond their control. Already you can see the interest by the international bodies. They know what is going on. They see the foul play in this government, and they are already investigating with their own resources so that they will come to a final conclusion. So whether the Nigerian government likes it or not, they will have to do the right thing when the time is due. So my brothers and sisters, the power is in our hands to change things. I want to encourage all of us to join the indigenous people of Biafra, and I also want us to support the Eastern Security Network. It is very important. We have to rise up in large numbers and do what is needed to be done. So please, if you are from the Eastern region and you are listening to my voice right now, we need to do what is needed to be done. Join the indigenous people of Biafra under the leadership of M1ŠILE Kanu, and let us all fight for the freedom of our great nation, Biafra. Thank you.